3. All right, Coleman's Carpool here with Will Licon, Santa Clara. How's Santa Clara been so far?
It's good. You know, can't complain too much when you're out here in California. So weather's great, and you know it's nice and sunny. So yeah, nothing bad at all. I think we missed a big little couple-day stretch of thunderstorms back in Austin, so it's kind of nice to get away from that and come out here to some nice weather.
Nice.
We kind of joke around sometimes, or I guess Eddie does, that he doesn't really know what the word recovery means. So we've had a pretty good little long stretch of hard practices, but it's been good. The team's been training really well. We've gotten a lot of work put in, so it'll be nice to start coming down soon for trials coming up. So yeah, I'm super stoked about that.
How do you spend your summers in Austin? Are you done with school for now?
Yeah, I finished up kind of like the first week in May.
Okay.
So
and did you graduate?
No, I'm taking a 5th year, so
okay.
Taking a little victory lap.
How are you spending your summers in Austin now?
Honestly, it's the exact same as the school year, except I can nap after morning practice. So, yeah, nothing's really too different yet. I mean, I guess still not a whole lot of time to do too much. So, yeah, instead of going from morning practice to class, I'll just go back home, eat, and just take a nap. So it's pretty nice. Actually, I feel like it helps a whole lot more, you know, for the latter part of the day when you hit weights and afternoon practice. So, yeah, the nap's been key.
What do you guys do for fun in Austin, especially during the summer?
Oh, there's so much. I guess if you're talking about Austin, the first thing you could probably talk about is the music scene. So it just kind of depends, you know, what kind of music you like, what concerts are going on. There was actually a little Texas Country Music Festival last week, which I didn't go to, but it looked pretty cool. But yeah, you know, you can do that. We have the lake, so yeah, going on the lake's fun. You know, paddle boarding's always pretty big, at least for our team. It seems like, you know, when the weather's really nice, so that's just like a 10-minute drive from where we are. Yeah, there's so much. I mean, yeah, it's always something to do in Austin.
Are you a big paddle boarder?
A little bit. You know, sometimes if I'm trying to find an activity to do in my free times, preferably, I choose one that doesn't involve any sort of exercise. But just kind of depends on the day.
What is the best concert you've been to in Austin so far?
Not gonna lie, I grew up a big Reliant K fan. They came to Austin for the first time 2 years ago, my sophomore year, and saw them with Jonathan Roberts, one of my teammates, and it was awesome. It was so good. It just brought back so many memories from childhood. And then they came again and opened up for a Switchfoot, and I saw both of them again, and it was great. So actually, I saw Elton John though my junior year in high school. He was amazing. So yeah. I guess between those two.
Is there anything you miss about being home in the summer?
Always being around family. That's always a big thing, you know. It's just part of growing up. Miss my siblings and your friends. Also, nothing beats your mom's home cooking. So, mom's home cooking and then dad's barbecue. It's nothing like it. So, definitely miss that for sure. When I was living in Plano, we got into this beach volleyball phase where I think every day, like once we were done with practice, we'd spend literally the rest of the entire day just playing sand volleyball outside. We had one right next to my neighborhood. It was next to this little, or not a little, like a really big pond. So just all the kids like in the neighborhood would go out and play. And all the guys on the team, like Seth Stubblefield's one of them. We'd all go out and just kind of play together just for hours upon hours. So that's probably one of my favorite traditions growing up. There were a couple of times we played through some tornado weather, some severe thunderstorms, which I don't think was the smartest idea to do, but it was fun. Good memories for sure.
That's awesome. Did you ever recreate the Top Gun montage?
Oh no, we weren't that cool. We were swimmers playing, so it's about as good as that can get.
What do you cook at home, like in Austin?
So the way it's been lately, usually after morning practice or when I wake up, I'll make 10 eggs and yeah, eat a lot of eggs. So make that and then make a pork chop or two and then kind of eat that. And I've recently been putting salt lake barbecue sauce on my eggs and it's been so good. And then yeah, pretty much just that for breakfast. I'm a huge eggs guy.
I'm a huge Cholula fan. Do you?
Oh, Cholula's great. Yeah, love Cholula.
I put that on pretty much everything. I eat I usually make like an egg sandwich in the morning, and it's like 3 eggs, toast, and Cholula.
Yeah, I think Clark Smith will put Cholula on almost anything he eats. Every time we're eating lunch or dinner at our dining hall, I just always see him with the bottle right next to himself, just dousing his food.
That's great.
Yeah.
What about lunch and dinner? What are those usually? 10 eggs?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so run through them pretty quick. I usually buy the 3 dozen carton.
Okay.
During the school year, usually, I'll just try and make sure I get, you know, a lot of protein. I guess with me just not being a naturally bigger guy, I just need to try and make sure I'm maintaining my weight because I can lose it so quick. Last summer, actually, I lost, I think, probably around like 7 pounds in the summer, which I didn't really know at the time. I didn't do that good of a job keeping track of my weight, but that wasn't very good. Our dining hall is pretty sweet, so we're pretty spoiled with that. So, I mean, I'll just try and make sure I get a good amount of protein and like a good balance between like proteins and good carbs. It's kind of easy to eat bad carbs, but you gotta try and make sure you get the right nutrients in, and then usually whatever vegetables they have, preferably not Brussels sprouts, but
You don't like Brussels sprouts?
not a huge fan. There's this place in Austin actually called The Grove that has really good Brussels sprouts, but I don't know, they're just kind of way above everything else I've had, so unless it's from there, it's kind of hard to eat for me.
Okay, I feel you. What is your favorite vegetable?
I'm a big green beans fan. If you make good green beans, well, yeah, hard to beat.
Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse makes really good green beans. So
What is like your favorite guilty pleasure food?
that's dangerous. If you have a carton of Oreos in front of you and it's double stuffed, I mean, it's not that hard, I feel like, to go through an entire carton. So Oreos are up there.
Yeah.
Samoas, the Girl Scout cookies,
Oh,
I can go
God.
through boxes, many boxes in a day.
Yeah.
If you ever interview Clark Smith, you should ask him that.
What his guilty pleasure food is?
Yeah.
And what would
And how much he can eat of it. I'll let him surprise you with that.
Who's the biggest eater on the team?
I'd say it's between myself and Clark.
Really?
When it comes to regular, normal food, I can eat up there with Clark, but if you were to switch it to junk food, there's no way I can keep up with him. And I can go through a carton of Oreos, he can probably go through 2.
Oh wow. I'll have to ask him about that. Because that's just a story that needs to be told.
Oh, for sure.
Do you guys get competitive about it?
Surprisingly, we haven't really. We went to Fogo de Chao last year once, and we were like, all right, we're just going to try and see who can not deny food
Yeah.
for the longest. And yeah, not really though. I feel like we should, but it's probably a good thing we don't, because we'll kind of push ourselves to limits we probably don't want to.
Right.
Be useless for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, instead of like
different kind of pain.
right.
Yeah.
Instead of training where it's like, oh, that's probably for the best. It's like, God, that's not good.
Yeah, no, exactly.